a new user interface for a new chatbot for Streameta. This is what it looks like at the moment. We've just got a connect button up here and a chat over here to see whether it's working. But I want to have a list of commands here basically and have you be able to edit it. So let's get to work on that. First I might make this connect button look a bit better. Just tweeting out the stream, making sure we're live. Alright, cool. So at the moment when you hover over the connect button, nothing happens. Like, I want the color to change a bit, I think. So, is that? So if I look at the CSS for the controller, I might actually be able to find the update button hover state. Also kind of want to check whether the chatbot is working currently. It is, very good. Looking for something that has hover. Here it is. Okay, let's see if that works. It doesn't appear to be working. Oh, that's interesting. It's a green color. I was expecting it to be light blue. Where do I use the light blue? Maybe in the updates CSS. Actually, I could make it the same as these. Yeah, so if I inspect this, that is very zoomed in. Their selected color. Okay, this is what we want. Okay, save that and refresh. go, that's what I want. I also want, when you hover over it while it's connected, to come up with a disconnect option. Okay. So I'll grab this. Okay, so if the status is connected and you hover over it, I want the text to become disconnect. So if I copy this, and call this disconnect. Just copy this text here. That was a lot of effort just to change it to title case. Should have just replaced the lowercase d with a capital D. Oh well. Alright, now let's see if this works. Okay, so the text changes to disconnect, that's good. Now I just need to change the icon away from a green tick. So before, because the icon is within the before element, and I need to make the color red. Content, I'm gonna have to find what the cross is. So at the moment it's an exclamation mark. I kind of want it to be a cross. We'll see what it looks like now anyway. There we go. So, exclamation mark, I'll make it into a cross. So, if I go to computer is dying. since I upgraded my Mac software, OBS has been running a lot worse. Kinda sucks. Trying to resize the window. Shouldn't be that hard. Apparently it is. Let's search for cross. Jesus, that is slow. That's called times. Its code is F00D. Food. For some reason the tick appears to take up more room than the cross. I might have to make it a fixed width. Probably don't need this. So if I make it width 30 pixels, it's probably too much, but we'll see. Put it in the wrong section. Actually, I might even just want to hide the chat for now, because every time I reload the page, it's like taking a while to reload. There we go, that's a lot faster. Okay. Did I even change it? Maybe I need to make it display inline block. Yeah, 30 pixels is too much, but the concept still works. Seems like 14 pixels is about right. I was well off, over double what it needed to be. That's not looking too bad. Okay, now I need to check the other condition. So when it just says connect, that still should be hovering. Okay. Yeah, that seems to be okay. Alright, now the button looks a bit better. Might want to move on to something else. Alright, I'm probably just gonna leave it on this screen, wait for my computer to calm down a bit, because it's like dropping a lot of frames by the look of it. The encoding is overloaded. It's on the lowest encoding setting, so I'm just gonna come back in a moment. Alright, my computer not going to calm down. Oh well, I guess I might have to deal with it. Alright, let's get to work on the commands list. So I've got the name of the command and the response, and I need to have some inputs here. So first, for the name, I want to have a span, and I want to put an exclamation mark in there because that's the start of commands. Always start with exclamation mark on Twitch. for whatever reason, but that's the convention. And then I need to have an input. Type is text. Don't know if it'll need a name, probably just refer to it in JavaScript from its parent element. And for the response, I probably want to have a text area. Alright. So that's the template for the element, but I need to actually insert it into the document. So that'll happen here in the script file. Okay, so I'll make a new function. I'll call it fetch commands. I already made that script, so I'll type that in here. So that comes in the form of JSON. So I think I need to pass it. And then for now I'll just put it in the log and make sure it's working. Okay, save that. Okay, so it looks like we have some commands in here. It's just some test commands. So what I might do is actually put them on the screen. Okay, so each command has a name and a response. So I might want to first look at how to import the template. So it looks like I use this function here. So I get the template, do I have to clone it first? Or do I clone it every time? So 1071 clone. Okay, so I don't have to clone it, I just have to import it. I wonder what would be better for performance, actually. So that means I have to do this for every command. So that's a for loop. Whoa, my internet, what the heck? That was weird. So things, in this case, is res, or results. Maybe I should call it commands? I don't know. Might just leave it as res. And then make a new variable. Rename it to command, probably. Command template. So I get the element from the ID labeled command, and I put it in this variable here. And so that way, when I go to import it down here, I'll import the previously specified variable. Okay. So that's not what I want to call it. I want to call it command element. Actually, first I probably want to have a container for all the commands. So I'll make a new div. And I'll give it an ID. Call it commands. Refer to it up here. So commands elem is referred to by commands, and then I probably want to go commands elem dot append child. And this imported node I will append. So in theory, if I reload my page, it should have two command elements appear here. And it does not. Fantastic. No errors. Wait, it has children. Oh, interesting. So it imports the whole template. That's weird. I need to get the content instead, do I? Import node. That's weird. So I have to call .content. Where is that? Here we go. I think I just put .content there and now it should work, hopefully. Go. So we have the command and the response. Doesn't look very good at the moment, but we're getting there. Oh, I'm just gonna duck out for a minute or so, I'll be back. Okay, let's work on making these look half decent. Also they're white, which is not fit in with the dark mode aesthetic I have going on. So I'm probably going to have to copy a lot of styles from the controller. But first of all, I think, so these divs, I have to make it display flex for each command, I think, so do that over here. Down below all of the connection button business. Make a new rule for commands. I'll set it to display. That's not display. Flex. And let's see what that does already. Okay, so that puts everything side by side, which is good. What is the commands element even look like at the moment? Okay, so it's spanning the whole area, which is good. I think I need to make the children take up a certain percentage of the section. So what are the classes? So dot name and dot response. Dot name, and I'll put that as flex. Actually, I probably want this to be a fixed width, possibly, but I want the command response to be a flexible width. So this would mean, instead of styling the name, I'll style the response. Set it to I suppose flex 1, because it doesn't matter, there's nothing else to make flexible, so it doesn't matter what percentage it is. Okay, I think I also have to make the text area itself flexible. So I'll make that display flex as well. And then if I go command response text area, and I set that to flex 1 as well, then this should flex across the whole area. There we go, that's what I wanted. I probably want to put some margin or padding on each of these. Maybe some padding. So command direct child. And set the padding to 10 pixels. Okay. Still doesn't look that great, but it's workable for now. So what I'll actually move on to doing probably is putting the content into each element. Ascend. So the name and message for each command comes from this res variable. So if I find out where the command elem, I need to set a new variable, and that'll be the command, the name input. And that'll be command elem dot query selector. will be dot name input. I'll probably need to do the same thing for the response. Input. I don't know why I got rid of that. Even though it is a text area, it's still an input of sorts. And then we want to go name input. Equals, or name input dot value. Equals res I, so that's the current result, and name. So if I copy that, do the same thing for the response, and instead of name I'll put response. Okay, so hopefully when I save that and refresh, it should populate these areas with the appropriate text. And it does. Okay, so the style's a bit not looking very good, but the text is there all the same. Alright, what now? Probably want to copy some styles over from the controller. So I'll find them. Wherever I style the text area here. So this is probably what I want here, these styles, so I'll just copy them. Well, we'll see if that's enough to make them look good. Alright, so it looks like they're uniform size now. I just need to make them dark mode by the look of it. So these is what I want, background color and border color. Also probably text color, but we'll get to that. set the text color to white. Alright, so it looks like that worked for the input, but not the text area. So I've set outline to none only on the text area. That's interesting. Border color I've set to that for some reason. So I'll get rid of that. And I'll keep that out of it. And then for all of them, seems about right. Okay, we're starting to look half decent now. That's a pretty big gap there, actually. I don't know if I want it to be that big. Also, I probably want to add labels. So if I do all the same classes and just put spans in instead, it could work. Probably want to call this command instead of name. Alright, let's see if that works. Alright, so it looks like the flex didn't apply, even though it's the same class, which is interesting. It's probably because this column isn't a fixed width, so let's change that. So if I copy this and go command name and set that to width 200 maybe. That might be a bit much, but we'll find out. And then display flex as well. And then set the input to flex 1. So let's see if this... Okay, it looks like it's aligned properly now, which is good. Okay. Eventually I want to have like a delete button as well as like a plus button to add more commands. Okay. This isn't really aligned properly here, and it's kind of hard to see that it even exists. There's an exclamation mark right next to this command, so let's make that look a little bit better. So that is command name span. And that will affect this text as well, so I gotta be more careful with what I name things, I think. What if I just go not first child? And then I go set the padding right to be 5 pixels at least. Okay, so it looks like that kind of worked. I think I need to set the height to be 24 pixels as well, just to stay consistent. Or perhaps I could just increase the font size. Which would probably be a better idea, actually. What if I set it to like 16 pixels? Save that, refresh. Alright, that looks pretty good now. You can see the exclamation mark next to the command name. Actually, there's no padding on the left and right of these inputs, so I might want to change that actually. So padding left and padding right, maybe like 3 pixels. I'll refresh this. Given a little bit of space, maybe a bit more would be good. Maybe 5 pixels, I don't know, seems okay. It also might be worth to put this background color as the StreamEdit color. Let's see if I can do that. See how it looks. So that would be command first child. child. And that would make it... I want to make the background color. I think it's a variable. Here it is. Copy this. See how this looks. Okay, so it's because it's padding and not margin, it looks kind of weird. What happens if I turn this into margin and not padding? Okay, that looks not great. What if I do margin 5 pixel and padding 5 pixels? Save that. Okay, this is more what I was going for, though I don't know if I like it now that I see what it actually looks like. What other things do I need to do? I need to have a delete icon and a plus icon. So if I was going to do a plus icon, yeah, I'll probably do that now actually. So I'll just add a little button element down here. Class. I just make it like FA plus. That's a bit of a hack, but that'll make it look like a plus button immediately. There's the plus button. So I think I actually need to make it in the commands section. Which means I need to, in the script, I need to go insert before the plus button. Make a new variable called plus button. Just make it global because that'll make it easier to refer to throughout the whole script. And then I see what it is here. You know, I might run into troubles if I just call it FA plus, so I'm gonna go add as well as FA plus. Actually, the ID should be add, possibly. Should be like add command, possibly. I'll rename it to add button. So then I need to go here instead of pen child, I need to say insert before, because I want to put it before the plus button instead of after it. Can't remember which order those two arguments go in, but we'll see if this works. If we get an error, then it's wrong. If we don't, then it's good. Okay, no error. Very good. Okay. So I kind of want to make the buttons text align to the center. So what would happen if I go to commands? I go text align center, whether it would work or not. Looks like it does work, which is good. What happens if I do it in the whole settings section? Okay, that's even better. Cool. Save that, refresh. Okay, so what have I done? I've had the commands list appear. I haven't added the functionality to add a command yet, nor have I done one to delete a command, nor can I update the commands. So still got a fair bit of work to do on this. What should I do first? I might just take a quick break, I'll be back. Okay. Should I make the add button work? I think that might be an idea. So at the moment, I already kind of made that functionality here. So if I make an add command function, Okay. So I can make a blank command and then insert values. Okay. So what I'll do is have it just create the command, and should I even insert it at that point? So this is basically just what the add command but function will do. I don't even know whether I should bother adding this function within this function, because basically I would have to insert the command before I edit it, but I'd rather edit it first, so we'll just see if it works. That means I have to add an event listener. So add button dot add event listener. Click. And then I want the command to be add command. The function to be add command. So if I save that, hopefully when I click this plus button, I can add commands. And nope, we have an error. Command template is not defined. Makes sense. So I might actually just make this return the command element. And that way I can just do this command element equals add command. So that should work. Commands element is not defined. Oh. I need to put that in here as well.